Hey everybody, welcome back to Breakfast with Bob from beautiful Edmonton, Canada. My name is Bob Babbitt. We're brought to you by Master Spas, by SFuels Go Longer, Quintana, HOKA on a Form Smart Swim goggles, Zoot Sports, the original triathlon brand, Premium Plus Sports, and of course, our Challenged Athletes Foundation. We have now raised over $147 million and sent out over 40,000 grants to keep challenged athletes in the game of life through sport. Our next guest, Mr. Youri Keulen.
Yes.
Look at that. I think I got that. Yes.
Yeah.
Who is our youngest competitor in the pro ranks, I think, racing here. He's from the Netherlands. How are you doing, Youri?
Yeah, I'm doing quite good. Actually, I'm proud and I'm walking all day around with a smile to be here and to be in the tour and being part of this whole circus, and it's all new for me, and
yes.
Yeah, I'm proud.
Well, 59 starts on the ITU circuit, right?
Yes.
2014 to 2021.
Yes.
5 podiums.
Yes.
When did you make the move? And obviously, from 2014 to 21 was a goal, try to make the Olympic team 16 and 20?
No, actually only 20, because
only 20.
16
Started,
I was
so
like
too young.
17.
Oh God, 17 years old. Yeah.
So like last year, May, I decided I was part of the Dutch Federation.
Yes.
And I decided like, you know what, guys, I want it different. I've been 8 years at the Federation, been to all the training camps together with the Federation.
Right.
And I was like, you know what, I think it's time for a change for me and my mind and my,
Right.
and everything. It's the same as you have a normal job.
Right.
After a while, you know
try,
everyone.
you want to move somewhere else.
You know exactly where the press of the coffee machine is. So for me, it was I was a bit done with the just everything a bit there, like just time for change.
Well, and also it's the difference is when you're doing ITU, so much of it is you're drafting. You don't you don't control your own destiny.
Yeah, and I think as well because it's mostly all those programs are funded by a federation, and
Right.
the federation is funded by the government most of the time.
Right.
So like you feel this kind of a pressure around, and I experienced here in 70.3 and shorter distance like in Miami or this one, like you can have a chat with someone 5 minutes before the start about like how is home.
Right.
And at ITU it was 3 days before the race. It was like,
Don't talk to anybody.
don't talk to me. I'm here for racing. And
Right.
actually I feel that pressure when that's gone. Oh, it's so much nicer. You can have fun in the race.
Well, because the reality is, the other guy isn't going to control your race, right?
Yeah.
You control your race,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you're racing yourself, and you're
Yeah.
racing the course. And obviously, you want to beat everybody, but they can't. They're not going to be the one stopping you. You stop yourself.
Yeah, and I think as well, what I mentioned is like swim 2-3 seconds slower, and it can be a complete different race.
Totally.
And now it's like you have guys like those dropping massive watts on the bike, and they
Right.
lose like 3 minutes on the swim, like Lionel. Or
Right.
So it's so much more open, and I feel that it's way less stress around that because everyone is having its own strategy and everything. So I really like it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So when did you make that transition? Was that just
Last year, May.
May? Oh, so really,
Yeah.
this is your first full season.
Yeah, this is
doing
my first season as a pro in the PTO rankings.
Wait, and did you?
My first full distance I did in 16th of October in Mallorca. I got 5th there.
Well, and then did you win 70.3 Switzerland?
Yeah, I did.
And ran a 112?
Yeah, I'd run in Mallorca 1.8.
That's unbelievable. And you're 4th, 70.3 European champs.
Yes.
You outran Nicholas Mann at Switzerland.
Yeah.
Halfway through the half marathon, you guys were 2 minutes up, and 4K to go, you made your move.
No, that's not true.
It's not true.
8 Ks to go.
8 Ks to go,
Yeah.
you made your move.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
so you
then,
made it earlier.
I was running. I was like, oh shit, he's
Yeah.
like this is long.
Yeah, this is I went up. Maybe I go in early.
Yeah.
But you held on.
Yeah. I felt like I was that day. I really wanted to win that race.
Right.
And Switzerland is like home for me. I've been there in a lockdown for half a year. And
Right.
Exactly on the same place.
Yes.
So I was like, yeah, this is a home race. I want to win this one.
It's winning on home soil, or
Yeah.
sort of like home soil. It was great.
Really.
Okay, so 4th at 70.3 Elsinore. You ran 111 there. You ran 112 at Switzerland, 111 at Challenge Championship, where you're 6th there. And like I said, 3rd at 70.3 Switzerland. Wait, 70.3 Switzerland. You won that.
Yeah,
That's
I won that
run.
one.
Yeah. And then Clash Miami.
Yeah.
Fourth there.
Yeah.
And fifth at Challenge Mallorca. Is that where you ran?
108.
108.
And in between, I kind of won Challenge Mallorca, but I got disqualified. Ironman Mallorca, but I got disqualified.
For what?
We still don't know. It's still going on, and behind the screens, there's like a lot going on at the moment. So
that's weird.
Yeah, but it's what it is.
Drafting or?
Yeah, well, I took a penalty, and then I came at the penalty box, and they said, no, you don't have a penalty. I said, well, I'm sure I have a penalty because someone on the motorbike told me I had.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, 30 seconds, they held me, and then they said, you can go on. So on the run, as an athlete, you feel a bit strange. What's going on?
What's going on?
Yeah.
Isn't it quite right?
So I asked the official, like I was in third position, and I was picking up the pace, and I got slowly gained my way in the field. And then when you're in the top 4, there comes an official next to you just to see if you do the right things. So I asked him, like, can you call the head official?
Yes, see what's going on.
10 minutes went by. He said, like, no, you don't have a penalty. If you win the race, you win the race. So as I did.
You won the race?
Yeah, I won the race.
And so what did they tell you afterwards?
Ceremony, everything was going on, interview, the pictures. And then after the race, like, they said, you're disqualified. And I said, for what? For not taking a penalty. I was like,
I tried to take my penalty.
Are you kidding me?
Well, what's interesting about that, because I had heard that one other time, I think it was Daniel Bakakar who said he did that at a race. It was St. George, where he was told he came in. He said he came in, and no, he didn't think he had a penalty. I think something like that. Or he had been told he hadn't had one.
It's like...
What's great about this sport is if something happens at a race, there's one next week.
Exactly.
Right? And you can't really...
2 weeks later was Submarine, and I had to bring my A game there because...
Which you did.
Yeah, I was quite happy with that one.
Challenge Championship, 6th place, 111. That's impressive. So obviously, you're getting off the bike and running really fast.
Yeah, well, I haven't been... I think that's my strength.
Yes.
I think I'm having a running background. I was national champion 800 meters.
Yes. You were national champion in Netherlands.
Not like for the kids, like until 16, 17.
Yeah.
And then I switched.
You switched from running to track.
Yeah. I first was a football player.
Yes.
I played for the national team.
You played
football,
you played soccer. Yes.
Yeah. And then
what position?
Defender. No,
Defender.
striker,
okay.
Right striker. Yeah, so like the guys who have to run next on the lane.
Yeah. So that's a lot of great runners started as soccer players because there's just so much high intensity running.
Yeah, so I did that, and then I changed to athletics. I was just not good enough in football. Like, you need to be like top of the 20. And I was not good enough. So then I did athletics, 800 meters.
Yes.
Got to Europeans. Then I switched and started to do triathlon, and now
the rest is history.
Yeah.
That is so cool. When you look back at the ITU races, like I said, 59 starts. That's a lot of races.
Yeah.
What do you look at as your best race, best ITU race? Because you had 5 podiums.
I think maybe not the result, but I think grand final Cozumel.
Okay.
I got 43 there or something. But that was really like, because I struggled always with swimming, and then I started there, and I was like, actually, maybe I can do this. Like, I can qualify for the Worlds. I can be in a race where...
And that was, even though you got 43rd, that was a day because you were able to swim with those guys.
Yeah. I was like, I came 50 seconds out of the water. I was on the bike with Alex Z, and I thought, like, if he can get 4th place, then, maybe I can get top 20, and I'm doing right.
Yes.
So I think looking back, and the whole trip and everything, and all the memories that come back, I think that was the race I look back to with the biggest smile.
You're so young in this sport. What are your ultimate goals?
I want to win Kona.
You want to win Kona?
Yeah.
Good man.
And I would like to go to the Olympic Games, but I don't know yet.
Oh, so you still want to balance that and go do both? Yeah,
but at the moment, I'm really happy with doing 70.3s and make a kind of a living out of it.
Yeah, the reality is in this day and age, you can make a living at 70.3, you can make a living at Super League, you can make a living doing a full, and you can go do WTS, you can do whatever you want. There's so many good options at this point.
But at the moment, I'm living my dream. I'm having a great place in Girona. I left my family behind for living in Girona, and I have a wonderful team around me with beautiful coaches and people. Who
is it a group from the Netherlands? It's in Girona?
It's no. I'm there alone.
Okay.
Maybe it's nice to tell I'm the oldest of a triplet, as well as Sam.
Well, you're a triplet.
Yeah.
Well, same with Holly Lawrence.
Yeah, and Sam Long.
Yes, I know.
So we've been born with 1 kilogram body weight and 27 weeks, And
Really?
Yeah.
Wait. 1 kilogram
body weight.
Each of you?
Yeah, we were
you're
smaller
real
than a
premature.
full baby. Yeah.
Oh my God.
And my sister just finished her study Dutch language on the University of Antwerp, and my brother is a nurse, especially in this time. So.
And does Sam know that you're a triplet too?
Yeah, I told him in Miami. And he came to the finish line. He said like, "Yeah, mate, I'm sorry, but I'm the fastest triplet in the field." I was like, "Yeah, still, but not long."
Not long. That's so funny.
Yeah.
Holly's a triplet. You're a triplet. Sam's a triplet. That's pretty amazing.
And then we do sports with
with three sports. Yeah. That is very cool.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm happy. Like I have a group of coaches around me. The old coach of Javier Gomez, Carlos Prieto.
Oh yeah.
And then I have a scientist. His name is Kosta Poltevets, and he's original from the Ukraine,
right?
Which makes it for now in this position
so
quite
hard.
difficult for him. But the strength he's showing, that inspires me.
Yes.
And he lives in the Netherlands for 35 years already with his family and his kids.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
So this course, does this suit you? Because this is like an ITU. It was funny when I was talking to David McNamee today. He said this is an ITU person course because you can. There's a lot of hills to surge on. You can get away, and with the 20 meter, if you do get away, you can stay away.
Well, I have to say I'm maybe not the strongest biker yet.
Okay.
I still have to develop and find out, okay, how does a TT bike actually work? And like, I think I need some more time on the bike and like over years. But I do like hills, and I do like punchy hills.
Yeah, these are
the
punchy
right
hills.
course for that.
Yes.
But I'm always on the course and looking forward to like, okay, how is this going to be on race day, and how will this feel, and how will I go in this corner when there's no cars around? So yeah. I'm excited.
You seem like you're a lot happier doing this than you were doing ITU.
I am. I say to people like, hey, why do you have the results now? I say, well, I created my own luck. And I think that's the most important thing because change is like making a change. That's so scary.
It is scary.
It is really scary.
Well, but you think about it. You were there for basically 60 races. You were there for what? 7 years. Doing
8 years
ITU
at the federation.
Yeah, so 7 years is enough time to know here's where I'm going to be.
Yeah.
It's not like tomorrow you're going to go that much better than you've been going, but when you go to this distance, you have had success right away.
As well, like you're young, so like now it's time to make a change. Like it doesn't like. I think when you're in this age, you have to make a change somewhere, or you stay in the same.
You stagnate,
and then. You never know. Right. And I'm not here for just playing around. I'm here for like getting the best out of myself.
Right.
And then I have to make the decisions that follow up that way that I think. And
you're going to be great. Yeah, that's
I hope it's not my last breakfast with you.
No, we hope we do more. Hopefully we'll be doing some in Kona and 70.3 Worlds. Now, have you already qualified for 70.3 Worlds? So you'll be in St. George?
Yeah.
Well, we'll be talking there.
Yeah, for sure.
I love it. Youri, thank you so much for joining us, especially so late. This is almost Beers with Bob time. You're right.
Thank you.
I love it. Youri Keulen?
Yes.
There we go. Yeah. Youri Keulen has been our guest today, and that is a wrap for Breakfast with Bob from day one in beautiful Edmonton, Canada. Check us out tomorrow, and until then, see ya.